If your experience with plant-based milks has not been a good one, well, join the club. I personally think they all suck, not to mention that they're filled with emulsifiers and chemicals and so on. So whether you're lactose intolerant or you're deciding to go vegan or you're just looking for a tasty alternative to milk, I have the perfect solution for you, and it doesn't suck. So let me show you how easy it is to put together. Pronto? Allora andiamo a cucinare. Ciao my friends, welcome to my kitchen. This is where I teach you easy recipes for everyday cooking, and today's cashew milk is super simple. So we want to start with some nuts. I've chose cashews because they're really soft and creamy and they will blend well, and you won't need a nut bag like you do with some of the other milks to separate. So we're going to use cashew milk. Then we have a sweetener, and I've chosen to use dates. You can use any sweetener that you want. If you wanted to use maple syrup, I mean, that's fine, you could do that. But I'm trying to keep it more natural, so I have dates in here. And you can add as many or as less dates that you like that would suffice for your sweet tooth. So I have 6, so I'm gonna add those in here. And don't worry about the pits inside, we're gonna get rid of those later. The other thing I'm adding is some old-fashioned rolled oats. I like to add this because this is going to add some of that creaminess that when we blend it, it'll give that creaminess to the milk. It's not going to be gummy or starchy because we are going to rinse them to get rid of that, but it will make that creaminess that you're used to with milk. So once we have all those in here, I'm going to add some hot water. And I'm just going to add enough water to cover by about an inch or two, and we're going to let this sit for about 5-10 minutes, and that'll help the nuts soften up, and it'll also help the dates soften up so that we can remove those pits. So now that they've been soaking for a little bit, we want to strain, and we want to rinse just to get rid of that extra starchiness that we get from the oats. So now that they've been soaking, it's going to be a lot easier to take that pit out of our date. So we want to remove all of the pits from the dates. And using our high-speed blender, we want to now take all of our soaked elements and place them in our blender. And to that, we want to add some coconut powder. If you haven't seen the coconut powder, this is basically it. I like it because it's really fine in how they blend it up. If you don't have coconut powder, you most definitely can just use regular coconut. High-speed blender should blend it really well, but I just like to use this. And this just kind of adds a little bit more of a creamy, fat mouthfeel that you get from milk. So I like to add that. And then the other thing I like to add is some sea salt. And if you have true sea salt, you'll see that it will clump up like this. That is true sea salt. If your salt is all loose and it doesn't clump up, then it's not really sea salt. They've put other things in there to make sure that it doesn't stay hard. But this is sea salt, and I like sea salt because it is going to add some extra of the micronutrients that your body needs. I'm just really getting just like a pinch of it to put in there. Not a whole lot. It's not really going to affect the taste of the milk, but those micronutrients are going to be beneficial to your body. And to that, because I want a flavor, I'm adding some vanilla extract. So I'm putting in about a tablespoon's worth. You could put almond extract if you wanted to give it an almond flavor. You could put cinnamon, you could put nutmeg. You could even put chocolate in here if you want. So the flavors are endless. It's up to your imagination what you want. And the last thing we're going to add is our water. Now when it comes to the water, I would suggest anywhere from 3 to 4 cups. I like mine thicker, so I will add 3 cups because I use this for coffee, but if you want it thinner to drink with or you just want it thinner, then I would lean more towards 4 cups. So let's just go ahead and add the 3 cups of filtered water. And now we're going to blend it for about 1 to 2 minutes until everything looks like it's all broken up. The best way to know is the dates. The dates take a little bit longer to break up, so if you see just tiny little dates, then you know that's what you got. But about 1 minute to 2 minutes. And now just go ahead and take your cashew milk and just place it in a container, refrigerate it, and it will last probably for about a week, if it'll last that long. I know for me, it doesn't last that long. It's usually gone in a couple days because it is so creamy and so yummy. You can pour with your coffee, or you could just drink straight. So that is how easy it is to make cashew milk. I promise you're gonna love it. You can kind of play around with the amounts based on what works for you, what you like. But I think you should give this one a try if you're looking for an alternative milk, and I think you'll be pretty happy with it. I'd love to hear in the comments below what you guys think, and I have some more great recipes over here that you can go ahead and try. Until next time, ciao, ci vediamo dopo.